Last episode, the team dropped points at Liverpool and struggled with morale following that, but now can we turn things around this time out? Hey, what's going on, guys? Respected Jeff here with another episode in this Chelsea career. Well, after what was an amazing start to the season, things have been very up and down for us recently. With this return trip to RB Leipzig in the Champions League, we'll be hoping to turn it around after a tough game against them last time out. It's time for the new event for the episode. Kai Havertz is in quarantine. He's gotten a bad case of coronavirus, which means he'll be out for the rest of the month, and also his stamina takes a permanent downgrade from this situation here. So taking a look at his stats now, Havertz, he's been playing on the right wing for us. Really good season so far. His stamina has taken a -10 hit all the way down to 80 from 90, so still really not too bad. It won't affect his overall, even with that hit, but it is an unfortunate side effect of catching the coronavirus here. So he is out, and he'll be out for the next 4 weeks here. So we'll have to make do without one of our stars up top. Hopefully it'll be enough to get the job done against RB Leipzig. Let's get to it. All right, here we go at RB Arena. Let's make it happen here against Leipzig. They gave us a really tough time last time out. And a quick reminder for anyone who's just started watching this series, we have taken 4 of their players over the last season or two. That would be Timo Werner, Sabitzer in the middle of the pitch, Zaha, as well as Upamecano in the back line. Probably their 4-star players, and they're all in contention for Chelsea as of late. So Sabitzer gets the start, Upamecano in the back line as well. Zaha is out on the wing with Havertz out as well. So we'll be hoping one of them can make the difference. While on the flip side, they'll hope the opposite, and it doesn't matter though. Tammy Abraham gets up and running with a goal there. Lovely pass inside, great run, and a good finish too. We get ourselves in front of Leipzig just like that. Their defense not easy to crack even after losing Upamecano, but their attack is really where they shine, and they're trying to get things going here. Olmo in the box, and it's just wide. I definitely thought that was going in. Not far off at all. Some early warning signs here in our defensive end. Mukiele played in with a lovely through ball, and we have something to deal with here. Upamecano closing down his former teammate, ball over the top, and a horrible challenge by Mendy coming in, dives low. I do not know what's gotten into our goalkeeper as of late. I mean, it was a good play from Leipzig. It didn't all come down to the goalkeeper, but that should have been savable to some degree if he even got close to it. Good positioning, just a terrible dive, and a horrible run of form for all of our goalkeepers, really. I just don't know what to do on that front here. Now it's up to our attack to make something happen, though. Chilwell looking for the through ball. Abraham again in the box. This time it's blocked by Konate. Lovely challenge. And RB Leipzig really looking up for this game. Played through again. Buendia, who we're very familiar with from my days at Norwich City back in FIFA 19. Lovely ball out to the wing and a diving header in the back of the net just like that. Leipzig take the lead again. They just make it look so easy against us. That is a lovely goal, but again, I mean, that's definitely not an error on Mendy's part, but would it kill him to just make a save? I don't feel like any of our goalkeepers have done anything significant in the last probably 10-15 games, and I just don't know who to play anymore. Obviously, Onana has had his real troubles here settling in. Mendy was good for a while and just hasn't looked up to it. And Cech, I mean, he had that great penalty shootout as of late, but outside of that, really hasn't done anything. Timo Werner trying to get something going up top, and he can't quite sneak his way through the defense. Chelsea definitely not looking like they're super focused in on this game here. Zaha played through, though. Could this be a break on for us here? Wilfried Zaha against his old side, cutting it back. Mason Mount in the box, blocked again by Konate, who's been outstanding in the back line. And Chelsea unable to grab a second goal here. Timo Werner waiting for a run through, and it's Pulisic. He's on. Shot in the back of the net, but it is offsides. Maybe spoke too soon saying he was on there. Timo Werner playing through Sabitzer again. This time he is clean through on space. Surely this will be at least a shot on goal, and it's in the back of the net. Sabitzer comes back to bite his old side and level things up for Chelsea. 2-2. Lovely stuff. For anyone who doesn't remember, we are guaranteed to go through the group stage regardless of the results of this game, but RB Leipzig have a ton riding on this. If they win this game, there's a chance that they qualify in that second place spot, but they're looking like they're kind of settling for a draw here, and we see the game out regardless. 92 minutes played, there you have it. We're through to the knockout rounds. We'll have to see who we draw up next. Decent performance from the team, still not what I'd like to see, but heading in the right direction, I suppose. All right, well, a little bit of tournament prize money there, but an injury. Tammy Abraham, despite carrying on for the rest of that match, is going to be out for 3 months with a broken toe. Well, that in conjunction with the Havertz thing with coronavirus is really going to hurt this team. That's 2 of our deadly front 3 out for the foreseeable future. I mean, we're at least 4 weeks without one of the 2, and Abraham, I mean, that's a huge chunk of the season that we'll be missing our star man up top. And looking at the league, I mean, Liverpool now with an 8-point lead over us. Our title hopes starting to slip a little bit here. We take on Crystal Palace up next. So it's going to be Timo Werner up top, Pulisic on the wing, Zaha on the other. Let's get to it. Well, Chelsea, like I was saying, without two of our star men, Abraham and Havertz both out, which means Zaha and Pulisic both get the starts on either wing, and really neither has looked that good this season. Zaha has had his moments, and Pulisic, honestly, since his injury in Season 1 has been so disappointing. A player I love in real life, so I hate to see it, but we just gotta start people based on how they're performing in this career mode, and he just has not been performing up to what I would expect from him. So he's given a huge chance here. Can he impress and take the reins when he's given the start? Only time will tell. We'll find out here. Crystal Palace starting on the front foot here. Ball in the box, and Sorloth finishes. Chelsea on a horrible run of form defensively. I don't know what's happened. I mean, it's the same lineup we've been used to. A little bit of frustration there. Reece James flying into the tackle, injures his man in the process. Crystal Palace carry on with a good bit of possession here. Chilwell closing down on the wing, and Townsend just keeping the ball, frustrating Chelsea, and we just don't look ourselves anymore. I just don't know what's happened to the team, and it's only going to get worse, really, with two of our star players out. Things really not looking great for us if we want to push for the title this year. Sorloth playing in a ball, and it's in the back of the net again. Crystal Palace punishing us. 2 goals already with really no response at all from Chelsea, and we have to drag ourselves into this game, and now we need 3 goals if we want to pull off a win. Not looking great for us so far. Pulisic in the box, stops on a dime, turns it back. Conte opening up for a shot, and it's blocked by the center back there away. Not a great effort from Chelsea, and that's really all we've had this game. A lot of possession here, but not much to show for it. Timo Werner, good touch into space, even better. Opening up for a shot, and it's just poked off of him at the dying moments there. Timo Werner, ball out wide. Pulisic again. What can he do? Cutting inside. Still going. Pulisic, saved by the keeper, off the post. How unlucky. Only took his chance there and didn't quite convert it. Ball over the top. Meyer putting it in. Header at goal. A little easy there for Mendy, but really, the current form is in. You're not taking anything for granted from the goalkeeper. I'm keeping my faith in him here. Mendy is going to be our number 1. I still think he's a better shot than Onana and Czech, who is definitely given a step up with age. But, I mean, we might have to keep an eye on the January window here if things go like they have been with our goalkeepers and just pass a little too far ahead of the feet of Timo Werner running into space. Chelsea still no real good efforts on target here in the second half. Crystal Palace continue their march forwards. Milivojevic, Meyer, well done to win that ball back. Playing the ball around the back now. Chelsea started giving up possession a little bit in the second half here. I think we just got to settle the game down a little bit and make something happen. Ziyech finds Sabitzer. The run continued by Pulisic. Out on the right-hand side, what can he do? Finds Zaha in the middle. Lays it off. Ziyech again. Good play here from Chelsea, building up. Conte looking for a run through. No one really ahead of him. Clever run, though, by Ziyech. Gets his foot on it into the top corner. How about that for a finish? Little deflection, but it takes it into the back of the net. Chelsea get one on the board, and now we got to push on here. About 20 minutes left in the match. Definitely still doable for us. Hopefully this is enough to turn the tides. Well done by Hakim Ziyech, who's been dragging this team to some results despite our poor form recently. Hopefully he can make something happen here. Again, in the last 15 minutes or so, Loftus-Cheek coming on as a substitute, looking to make a little bit of creativity in the final third. Ziyech rolls it out. Zaha touching the box. Oh, just wide of the post by Timo Werner. Sends it flying. You wouldn't peg him to miss a chance like that, but Chelsea just a little out of form recently. And again, like I said earlier, not taking anything for granted here. Rough tackle at the edge of the area. Crystal Palace with a chance to put one in now. Oh, not too bad at all. It's all the way back out with Van Aanholt. Edge of the area, Loftus-Cheek closing down. Crystal Palace happy to work it around with 10 minutes remaining. We got to win that ball back. Get on the counter-attack here. Loftus-Cheek looking to win it back. It's out for a throw, and again, Chelsea does go our way somehow. I definitely thought he poked that out. Conte forwards now. Mason Mount, the substitute, plays it through for Sabitzer. Zaha up top looking to make something happen. Still driving. Timo Werner running alongside of him, but Mason Mount open in the middle. Surely, Mason Mount off the crossbar. How? Well, with 5 minutes left, that was probably our chance, and it's poked away again. Can't get there on the rebound. Hakim Ziyech, again, just giving up possession here. It just hasn't looked that smooth for Chelsea. Sorloth plays it through for Jeffrey Schlupp in the box. Shot at goal. This time, Mendy does make a save. And it's out for a corner now. Crystal Palace, little dink over the top with not a lot of time left. And again, straight over the head of Mandy and into the back of the net. Crystal Palace make it 3 and seal our fate. It's a loss for Chelsea, and our poor run of form continues. And it's not looking to get any better with some key injuries to this team. Hakim Ziyech, not enough to drag this team to any kind of result today. And that is hugely disappointing for Chelsea against a side like Crystal Palace. Alright, well, at least a break in league action here. It's the Carabao Cup, but take a look at the opponents. It's Liverpool. In the quarterfinals, could not get any more difficult, but we got to rally and get ourselves together. If we want to prove what we're capable of as a team, we have to do it against teams like Liverpool, and what a chance for us to turn our fortunes around. I think if we can prove that we can do it against a team like this, we could go on to rally a little bit this season. Taking a look at our academy here, I think we're just so short on numbers. I'm going to promote Flavio Barbosa. He's the player, if you guys remember from an episode or two ago, who we paid his parents a hefty sum to bring into the club at the age of 15. He just turned 16, meaning he's eligible to play for the team. 70 overall, I mean, why not? I don't think he's going to start this game or anything like that, but just so we have some numbers off the bench. With 2 of our key attacking players out, we are definitely running short on numbers. He's a fantastic prospect, like I've said before, one of the best in the world. I mean, really a hugely promising youngster, potential in the high 80s, low 90s, and we're going to have to make sure we foster that properly. So we'll see how all that pans out, but for the time being, all we care about is getting a result. I'm going with a 5-3-2, guys. We have to turn something around. Our defense has been horrible. We're going to get ripped to shreds by Liverpool if we go with the 4-3-3 we've been running, and I think with a limiting factor of attacking numbers, we're just going to put Zaha and Werner up top. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see what we can do here. We do have enough center backs to run it, and I'm actually going to give Petr Cech this start here. If you guys want to check out the rest of the squad, go check out the Chelsea tab on respectthejeff.com. You can see all of the detailed stats, all of the goals, assists, things like that for this team, and get a little more knowledgeable on the team. So like I said, Petr Cech given the start due to our recent goalkeeper issues. We'll see if he can make it happen here against Liverpool. Let's get to it. Alright, here we go, guys, against Liverpool. Huge occasion in the Carabao Cup. We could go on to the semifinals. Reigning champs Chelsea, we won that and the FA Cup last year, despite maybe not doing the best in the league. We're looking to keep that up here this season. We need some sort of silver lining as we start to slip up. I mean, all said and done, we're still in second place. It's not that bad. It's just that in comparison to our run of form early in the season, this just has not looked good at all, and we're starting to slip up. Liverpool with a ton of pressure here early in the match, but this is our game plan. We're just going to sit deep, try to hit him on the counterattack. It's worked in the past, rather, but we'll have to see if it can pan out here with our limited attacking options. Timo Werner, always a threat up top, though. And here we go, numbers forward. Werner plays it through. Reece James on the overlap, and the ball just ahead of him. Didn't come off that time, but that is the game plan. Absorb the pressure, sit deep. Let's see what we can make happen here, but this all relies on Liverpool not grabbing a goal here early in the match, so we got to defend for our lives. Mane in the box. Well done by Silva to drive that one out, and Chelsea looking really resilient in that back line with the back 5. Upamecano, Silva, and Zuma in the back line, not to be messed around with. Great center backs, and Sabitzer bringing the heat in the middle of the pitch. Some lovely tackles. He does get a yellow card for his troubles, but we are keeping Liverpool at bay here 36 minutes into the game. Henderson in the box now trying to roll his man. We've got numbers. Can they make the tackle? Yes, Zuma, lovely stuff. Sliding challenge in, and we do hang on to this game. Scoreline still level here. Sabitzer looking to play out from the back, and it's a lovely curler out wide for Reece James. Space ahead of him, takes a touch into it, and here we go. We got numbers. It's a 4-on-3. Can he put the right ball in? Reece James cuts it back. Conte! Oh, it's blocked by Van Dijk. Not a bad chance from Chelsea, but we didn't really make that work. Toni Kroos now in the box for Liverpool, who have maintained a lot of pressure on us here. Chilwell boots it away this time as we near halftime. Another corner coming in, and another corner headed away. Liverpool regained possession. They've had most of it here. We've honestly barely touched the ball, but we are defending really well, and again poked away. Lovely stuff from Chelsea. Chilwell, and the whistle blows. We take it to halftime. Game plan going according to plan so far, but we need something on the attack to make it work here. Although we could take it to penalties considering it's a cup match. We'll have to see what can happen here. Zaha, great pressure, and almost gets ahead of it there, taking it off Fabinho, and we'll take any kind of pressure up top we can get here. Chelsea really have not been too into this game, from an attacking point of view at least, although ball rode through Sabitzer. Looking for any kind of run ahead of him. Kept at bay by Mtiti, but Chilwell on the overlap. Lovely cross to the back post. He's done it. Hakim Ziyech finishes again for Chelsea. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Everything going according to plan. We took our chance when it counted. Lovely cross, lovely finish, and there's nothing Alisson could have done about that. Boots it into the back of the net, and Chelsea take the lead against Liverpool. Just got to see the rest of this game out. Still a big ask for sure. I'm not taking anything for granted here, but everything has worked out really well for us so far. Divock Origi Ball out wide now, Wijnaldum. Liverpool looking for any kind of way through, but we're closing down every opportunity. Upamecano sprinting out on the wings, looking to close it down. Lovely ball in. Petr Cech punches away. Upamecano flicks it away. Chilwell now looking for a way out, just boots it downfield. 20 minutes left. Sending a little bit of a Hail Mary out wide for Zaha, who actually gets a touch to it, but booted back in our direction by Liverpool, who again retained possession. Although Chelsea with a bit of a corner opportunity here, not quite taken. We're happy to keep possession. 5 minutes left. Azpilicueta, can we hang on here? Zuma, all about game management. Timo Werner, one-on-one with Umtiti, cutting inside, gets the better of him, but Alisson makes the save. Chelsea looking to make it 2, not far off at all. Good quick feet there by Werner to get the shot off, and it was on target, not bad at all, but it's going to take a lot to beat a keeper of that quality from that angle. Chilwell now sprinting into the corner. We got 2 minutes remaining in the match. Let's see this one out. Salah closing down, and he is happy to hold this one off. Chelsea, can we do this? Surely we have to see the game out, and we've done it. The whistle blows. 93 minutes gone, close as you like, but we do get the job done. 1-0 against Liverpool. We're going through to the semifinal, but more importantly, we get the better of the team that we are fighting against for top position in the league, and that is going to do wonders for this team. Timo Werner, really good showing. Petr Cech, not bad between the sticks. Hakim Ziyech, man of the match once again with that goal. Lovely play from him, and we move on. All right, well, good way to end the episode despite some stuttering form that continues for this team. In the meantime, we got a little bit of work to do here, taking care of some of our contracts. We got some aging players in the squad who we need to figure out what to do with. Azpilicueta and Silva, ones who have their contract running up at the end of the season. I'm not exactly sure what to do with Silva, but Azpilicueta definitely we want at least signing on for another year. He might not be a guaranteed starter anymore, but he is still our captain and a valuable player to the squad. So he signs on. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do with Silva. He is 37, still a good player, but it might be time to move him on and start Upamecano a little more. That is it for the episode, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've been enjoying this series, please consider subscribing to the channel. Helps me out a ton. Keep you up to date with our episodes coming up next, and I'll be back soon with next episode. But until then, I'm Respect to Jeff, and I'll see you next time.